Red lines, warnings, and a message loud enough for Washington to hear. Iran says any U.S. military strike, even a so-called limited one, will be treated as outright aggression. Esmail Baghaei, spokesman for Iran's foreign ministry, delivered a stark warning on Friday. Speaking in Tehran, Baghaei made it clear, any attack by the United States, no matter how small, will trigger a response. In his words, an act of aggression will remain an act of aggression.
And with respect to your first question concerning the limited strike, I think there is no limited strike. An act of aggression would be regarded as an act of aggression, period. And any state would react to an act of aggression as part of its inherent right of self-defense ferociously. So that's what we would do.
This isn't just rhetoric. Baghaei emphasized that military action and diplomacy cannot coexist. Iran is making it crystal clear negotiations cannot happen under the shadow of threats. Any attempt at a limited strike could have full-scale consequences. At the same time, Iran hasn't closed the door on talks. The third round of U.S.-Iran negotiations are scheduled for February 26th in Geneva. Topics on the table include sanctions relief and nuclear guarantees, like diluting 60% enriched uranium to lower concentrations.
Any talks that aims to force the other side to accept and surrender to the other side's wishes would not come to a conclusion. At least regarding Iran, this will not bear fruit. Meantime, like we have mentioned time and again, the Islamic Republic of Iran is serious in its pursuit of the diplomatic process because we're confident about the righteousness and our stances, both legally and also in terms of international law.
The ministry's spokesman Esmail Baghaei has said reaching an agreement requires flexibility and initiative from both sides and adopting a win-win approach. Responding to remarks by U.S. Special Envoy to West Asia, Steve Witkoff, who suggested Iran should yield to U.S. pressure, Baghaei said negotiations based on imposed assumptions would not produce results. The Iranian official added that Tehran remains committed to the diplomatic process on its nuclear issue and sanctions relief and will continue talks as long as they are seen as leading to an outcome.
But make no mistake, the message from Tehran is chilling and clear. The U.S. is being warned. Any military misstep, however small, will be met with what Iran calls a ferocious response. Baghai's briefing comes as Washington keeps a heavy military footprint in the Gulf, including aircraft carriers and strike assets ready to respond. Will diplomacy hold, or is the Gulf on the brink? With red lines drawn and missiles at the ready, the world watches as tension between Trump's U.S. and Iran edges closer to a potential confrontation.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.